So moving
Thank you.
ahead, we have our second resource person. She has joined us. She is Dr. Iram Fatima. Dr. Iram Fatima was born and brought up in Lucknow, and she did her graduation and master's in English literature. After that, she pursued her doctorate in English literature. She's received 4 gold medals and has got highest marks for, and also was awarded with the best student in masters in English. She has qualified her NET with 99.67 percentile. She is very versatile person, very genius person. She has presented 13 research papers in conferences, both national and as international, and forum. She has published around 5 research articles in academic journals, and she has attended more than dozen FTPs on MOOCs, and she is presently working in Ramanujan College, University of Delhi, and is also acting as a visiting faculty and academic counselor at School of Open Learning, University of Delhi. Beside all this, she is also a recipient of Cape Comorin Award, and she is being nominated for Nari Samman Award by Litorma Group in Calcutta. So we are really looking forward for your nice speech and lecture, ma'am. Your enlightening lecture as usual. So welcome you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me as a resource person. Let me share my screen. Yes. So the topic for today's lecture is empowering teachers through various digital tools. I would like to start with a quote of Mark Twain. He rightly said, quote, "From the past harsh experiences, everything can be stopped, but not learning," unquote. Everything got affected due to COVID-19, but the indomitable spirit of the teaching fraternity across the globe was really very admirable. But I would like to say that technology is not the most important factor in changing education for the better. Let me repeat. Technology, as for me, technology is not the most important factor in changing education for the better, because the best educational technology tool is an empowered teacher. Technology is empowering educators in every level by allowing them to create lessons that reach not just a small classroom, but rather thousands of students spread throughout the world. By providing new powerful tools, a wider reach means to determine the effectiveness of their lessons and to improve the curriculum, and new ways to reduce the workload outside the classroom. Technology is proving to be a powerful ally for educators in general and a great means to empower teachers and help them thrive at their jobs. So, with this theme in my mind, I would like to throw light upon various digital tools for an online teaching that is really very helpful for the teaching fraternity, especially in times of COVID-19. So, the first tool that I have taken is Google Classroom. So, Google Classroom is a free web service developed by
Sorry to
Google.
interrupt you, ma'am. Can we have full view of the slide, if possible?
Okay, let me check how to do. Mm, just a sec. No. Mm.
Can you see on the present over there? On the top, it was written present.
No, I could not find because it is already appearing that sharing this tab to meet.google.com and I have to stop. The option is coming stop.
Okay, okay, okay. No
Yeah.
issues. Please carry on. Please carry on.
Okay. Just a second. Yes. So Google Classroom is a free web service developed by Google for teaching purpose that aims to simplify creating, distributing, and grading assignments. And the primary purpose of Google Classroom is to streamline the process of sharing files between teachers and students. So I would like to tell you all that how to go about and how to operate Google Classroom. It has several features. So for that, I would like to share my another screen with you all. Yeah. Google Classroom, you can either find, by typing simply on the Google, that Google Classroom, or you can also find in your Gmail account. Yes, see, Classroom. I'll open this. See, here you can see various classrooms that have been created by me. But for your sake, I would like to create one more class so that it will be easier for you all to get acquainted with the process of getting into Google Classroom. So here you can see an option of plus sign. So that you have to click. Okay. So suppose if you are a student, so you have to simply click on join class. Okay. So here you have to simply type the class code and then
Ma'am, your presentation is stuck up. It's not moving. What you're doing, it's not being shown. Yes, now it's done. Yeah.
okay, okay. So when you click on join class, so you'll get this interface, and here you are supposed to join the class code given by your teacher. Okay, and after you type the class code, you can simply click on join with. Since we don't have any class code right now, so I'm getting back to the earlier page. Yes, now I'll click on create class. Okay. So first we need to sign the agreement. So for that, class name is required. Okay. So suppose if I type English language, okay, then section or class name, you can type BA honors third year. Yeah. Then section is this only class name is required, which is mandatory, and the rest of the things are not mandatory. But still, for the sake of your convenience, I would like to name the subject. So suppose the subject is English language. Okay. After that, I'll click on create. Yes. See, now this interface will appear when you will create any class. And this is the class code. Yes, this is a class code which you can simply give to your students so that they can join the class. Okay. And here you can do several things. You can do umpteen things. Here you can make any announcement, then you can give any classwork, you can create assignment, quiz assignment, question. You can also upload material, you can upload any material, and you can either directly type or you can attach via these drop downs. You can either give a link via Google Drive, or you can provide some YouTube link or any other link of any website, or you can attach some file from your own desktop, from your own computer, or you can share some video. Okay. And after that, you will post. Then people will show how many people are there in your class. So as teacher, currently my name is showing, but you can add more teachers also in your class. And here, when your students will join the class, their names will be shown over here. Okay. Here, grades will appear. So currently there are no grades. So when, you will give any kind of test to your students. So when they will submit their assignment or any internals or any test, then you will be able to grade their assignment. So this is how we, do with our Google Classroom. Now I will also show one of the classrooms that I have made some time back for my students. Okay. So see, let me show you my classwork. So I have uploaded these materials for them. See, report writing, study material, then a farewell speech, that this was the assignment given to them. Then internals also I've given. See, I'll show you. See, I've assigned, there were total, 45 people, but only 34 people turned in. The rest 11 people have not submitted their test. See. And even those who have submitted the assignment late, it's given. And, wait. And here, the grading option is there. You can grade. Like my test was of 25 marks, so I can grade. And when I'll grade, so it will appear in the grading session. Wait. Let me go back to the classroom once again. Yes, people banking. Yes, and one very interesting feature of Google Classroom is that when you will create any assignment, okay, so here you can here simply it's given that for whom you have assigned this test or assigned this assignment, points, then due date. You can also put any due date and time also you can mention, and after that time, whomsoever will submit their assignment, it will appear that they have submitted it lately. Okay. And then topic, and then rubrics. Rubrics is, something when you decide certain criteria. Suppose you give any question, then you have decided certain criteria to give marks to them. Like 1 mark is for correct vocabulary, and 1 mark is for correct grammar, and 4 marks are for, 8 points given by the students. So rubric is basically the criteria. Okay. So this is how basically the Google Classroom works. And in this, see here, teacher, I am the teacher over here, and students, see, you can see several students over here, and here is also some option. Just a sec. Yeah, here you can email the student also if you want to tell something to them. Okay. Yes. Now I'll move on to my next digital tool, which is extremely useful for us during online teaching. So I'll stop sharing this tab and I'll share my another tab.
Ma'am, excuse me, how to add the students, ma'am? Only name
Via
with
code,
email
via
ID.
code, via code. I told you that via code. When you will see, this is the code. Okay. This is the code.
Okay.
You can copy and you can give this code to your students, and they will simply join the classroom via the code, via this option. I'll tell you. Wait. Once again, I need to go to Google Classroom. Wait. We'll go to Google Classroom once again. I'll present once again. This is a wonderful, app, and I really enjoy working with this app. Yes. See. Yes. Remember in the very beginning, I said that there is a plus sign. Okay. And here we have option of join class or create class. So your students will also get these two options. So when they will click on join class, okay. So here class code is there. Okay. So here when they will type the class code given by the teacher, then they will able to join the class after clicking the join button and after typing the class code. I think it is clear right now.
Yeah. Yes, madam. Clear.
Okay, okay. So now I'll move on to my next digital tool, which is also very interesting. Yes, the next digital tool is Edmodo. Edmodo, okay? The Edmodo network enables teachers to share content, distribute quizzes, assignments, and manage communication with students, colleagues, and parents. Edmodo is free to use, but it also offers premium services. Edmodo is very teacher-centric in their design and philosophy. Students and parents can only join Edmodo if invited to do so by a teacher. So for this, I will, share on the screen and I'll tell you all how to go to this Edmodo. Wait. Yep. Yes. So you have to type in the Google Edmodo. Okay. And then you need to click on this, the very first link that comes with Google. Yes. Here, because I have already, logged in. So that is why this interface is appearing. Otherwise, you will get a different interface. Like suppose I'll log out from here first, then I'll show you. Okay. And then if you will, just a sec. Just a sec. Yes, Edmodo, you type Edmodo, then you click on Edmodo. Then you log in. Then you can log in via various options. You can continue with Google, with Microsoft, with Apple. So I'll prefer the first one. I will continue with Google. So it will authenticate your Google account. And then you will get this interface. The difference between Google Classroom and Edmodo is that parents also can join Edmodo via the code given by the teacher. There is only one difference between Edmodo and Google Classroom, that parents can also join Edmodo and they can also have a eye upon the students. Here also see, there we had option about join class and create class. Here we have options of join school and create a class. So students can join the class via this join school and teacher can create any class via this. So suppose here also I'll create class. Suppose I'll create a class on American literature. Since I'm a student of literature, so I'll use all these terms. Grade, higher education, subject, all, suppose all. Now I'll create. Yes. Okay. Now I have option of adding students or exploring class, but this I'll here also just like Google Classroom we have the code. Yeah, this we have the code. This code we can give to our students and they can join the classroom via code. And here also we can create assignments, quizzes, various things we can create. And I will also show you my earlier classes. Suppose I'll show this.
Students must download this Edmodo, madam.
No download of Edmodo is required. You can only, log in via Google. No download, download is required. Neither the teacher is supposed to download, nor the student is supposed to download.
Supposed to download.
No, they are not supposed to download.
They are. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Suppose, folders. Just a sec. And just like that, here also you can also add some class image, or you can create something, some assignment you can create. You can load also the existing assignment which you have given to some other class and that you want to use to this class also. So suppose figures of speech, if you want to give, some figures of speech, okay, right? 12 figures of speech. Okay, and here also you can attach files, you can add link, you can add from your library, and then you can simply assign. And here also you can put some due date, and you can lock the due date also. That is when either the student will not be able to submit after the due date, and even if he is able to submit, then there will be a notification which will say that the student has submitted the assignment late. So this is all about Edmodo, and here the parents can also join via the code. Now we'll move on to our next digital tool. Just a second. Yes. So now I'll stop presenting this and I'll share another.
Edmodo is easier than classroom, ma'am.
But I found a classroom more effective because there are certain options which are not in Edmodo. Like rubrics, you don't have rubrics. You cannot set the criteria, on which you are going to give marks to the students. So suppose if you are giving any assignment on letter writing, and then you set rubrics that you are giving 5 marks for format, remaining 10 marks for content. So this you can definitely mention in the rubrics section of the Google Classroom, but we have no such section in Edmodo. So personally, my personal favorite is Google Classroom. Then the next digital tool is Insert Learning, which is my favorite personally. It is really a very good tool, and it is a digital tool for online teaching. It helps to insert instructional content on any web page, and it is a Chrome extension. You don't have to download. It is basically, when you click on, so it is basically a Chrome extension. It will be added over here. And you can sign up with Google, or you can sign up with Microsoft. So step 1, sign up. Step 2, you have to choose your role that whether you are signing in as a teacher or as a student. Then step 3 is your first class. Yes, so now I'll tell you all about Insert Learning. Yes, I'll yes, so here I'll type Insert Learning. Okay, I'll click on this. And here, you just need to click on Add to Chrome, it's free. Okay, Add to Chrome. It will work only with Google Chrome. It will not work with any other browser. Okay, you have to keep this in mind. Add extension. Yes, and the extension has been added. See, insert learning. Okay. Now I'll show you how to work on this. Yes, suppose I'll type something related to study. Yes, I'll type on process of communication. Okay. Yes. Suppose I'll click on this page. This page is here. Okay. Then now we have to apply this extension, insert learning. The moment you will click, you will find this tool. See. Just a second, let me log in with a different account so that, otherwise, just a sec. Let me log in with a different account. Login. No. Just a sec. Just a sec. Just a sec. We'll come, on this later on. Let me take up another. Otherwise, it was really very nice because I need to ask the password. Okay. So the next is Google Docs. It is more than letters and words. Google Docs brings your documents to life with smart editing and styling tools to help you easily format text and paragraphs. ठीक है? अब Google Docs पे थोड़ा सा देखते हैं. Google Docs. Yes. So you can either, type directly in the Google that Google Docs, or you can go to Google Docs via Drive, Google Drive. Okay. When you type on new, you'll get so many options, and the very first option is Google Docs only. You'll click on this. It is very similar to Word. It is very similar to, Word, Microsoft Word, but I would like to tell you all about two tools that Google Docs provide and which is extremely important for the teaching fraternity. So the first tool is voice typing. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. What about you? Yes. See, can you see, the moment you will, speak, your things will get written. So this is very beneficial for us because, even when we are writing, not only for the teaching purpose, but even when we are typing any research paper or any other thing, or when we are preparing any notes for the students, then this tool is extremely helpful for us because, it will make our task very easier, and we can do our task even the uphill task, the most difficult task we can do in no time. Because you can what you are supposed to do is that you are simply supposed to speak and everything will get typed. Okay. And the second most important tool that the Google Docs provide is that you can translate the document, which is also very important. So suppose I click on Hindi. Okay. And I will translate this. See, it gets a new window gets opened automatically and it gets translated into the language in which you have chosen. Is it clear?
Clear, madam. Clear.
Okay. See, the moment you will click on translate and you will, select the desired language in which you need to translate, then automatically a new window will open with the translated version of the text. So these two tools provided by Google Docs, they are very, they're extremely important for us, for teaching students also, and for us also, for our, enhancement also, because this way we can easily, type our research papers or whatsoever. So now I'll take up next tool, next digital tool. Wait, I'll take. Yes, so this was all about Google Docs. So the next very important and interesting tool is Jamboard. Jamboard. So it is a digital tool for making teaching interesting. Okay, because here you can stick colorful sticky notes and you can make your teaching and your lecture very, very, very interesting. So we'll see how Jamboard works. You can either go directly, to Jamboard via typing on Google Jamboard, or there is one more option when you will add on your Google Apps. So in your email also, yeah, here you can find the Jamboard. Since I have, added this app over here, so it is appearing. Jamboard. Okay, so I'll create. See, this Jamboard. This I have created long time back. So here you can see, here, are some sticky notes. And here I have given description of various figures of speech. And since it is very colorful, so the students will find interest. Now I'll show you all how to go about it. So here you can see the plus sign. You can make a new file. Yes, this interface will appear. Okay. So
from the Google Meet, we have to choose the option of Jamboard, ma'am, or separately Jamboard?
Not Google Meet, Gmail. You can choose via email, or you can type.
It must be how it must be shown to the students, ma'am. Jamboard.
You can share it. After you make any file, you can share it. Here you can see, you can see the option share. Currently, it is visible to me only. But once you are done with the, this Jamboard, then you can share this page via link. They will provide a link, and then this link you can give to your students and they can see it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Suppose you have to write something, so you can simply write. Wait. Yeah. Or you can erase also, because the most interesting part is sticky notes, which I find it very interesting. Yeah. Here you can choose, various. Suppose I'll choose pink. Yes. Wait. Here, suppose I have to write something. So what I'm going to write is that, yes, that I'm going to write about intra-personal communication is talking to yourself. Yourself. It is, it, just a sec. It is inner speech or inner talk. Okay, I'll save this. Yes. Now you can see this sticky dot. You can increase the size also so that everybody can see. Okay. So in this way, you can
Ma'am,
choose various
students,
colors.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Students should also have the Jamboard or no need to have, because most of the students
No,
are
no, no,
using
no.
cell
They
phone.
don't need. They don't need. Because with the help of the link, they will be able to open.
Okay, okay.
This is a very student friendly. They don't need to bother much. Then suppose you need to add some image. Okay, so you need to click on this. I'll go back to the process once again. I think I was a bit fast. Yeah, this image. So suppose I'll search some image on Google. So yes. Suppose yes, communication cycle. Yes, this I'll pick from here and I'll insert. Yes, see, this also you can increase in size. Okay, then here you can add any circle and you can write anything in this circle. Anything you can write. Then you can add this text box. You can make it bigger and you can write anything in this text box. That support communication. Okay, and after this, you'll be able to share this. Yes, you can. Either you can add people and groups, you can add their email ID or you can get link. You can, once you get the link, and you can share the link with your students. They need not, they're not supposed to have Jamboard. They can easily access it via their own email ID or via the link. So this is quite student friendly, and this makes teaching very interesting also. So the next interesting tool is after Jamboard, Open Broadcaster Software, OBS. It is a free and open source software for video recording, efficient tool for teaching, and OBS has no recording limit. Unlike जैसे कि और भी बहुत से, there are many video recorder apps like Screencast-O-Matic and Screencastify, but there you have certain limit, like you can record the video for 5 minutes or 15 minutes, but sometimes it is not possible to record your whole lecture in 5 or 15 minutes. For that we need more time. So OBS is a solution for that, because here you can record your lecture in 4 hours, for 4 hours, for 5 hours, or there's no limit. And this you can get via this website, obsproject.com, and there you will get the download option and you can download it. And I will show you how it works actually. I'll show you how it works. So let me share. Just a second.
How to open, ma'am, OBS?
Just a sec. Yes. So OBS. This is. Yes. Are you able to see this?
Yes,
OBS.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How to open OBS, ma'am, in the from the net?
You can, type OBS, Open Broadcaster Software, and from there you need to download it.
Okay.
And one thing more, it will not work with Windows 32-bit. Windows 7 32-bit. It will work with Windows 8, 10, 8 onwards, and it will work on Windows 7 64-bit. So yes, just a sec.
In Android also it works, ma'am?
Yes.
Androids.
No, it is not that efficient. It will work only on your desktop and laptop. For phone, it is not. It will not work with phone.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So here you can, you can use, you can add various sources from here. See, just a second. Yeah, you'll get option add, and you can, get several options. You can use your voice also, like audio input capture. Your photo will also appear, your picture will also appear, and your voice will also go. Okay. Then you can also share some browser. You can share the display capture. Here this screen will appear. Then you can also insert some image, or you can also add some PowerPoint presentation, image slideshow in this. You can add certain other media sources. You can add some scenes. You can add some text. You can also add video capture device in which your photo will appear. Since it is clicked, so my photo is appearing over here. Let me, suppose if I type this, okay. So yes, now I can type also something like the same extra personal communication is when you are talking to non-human beings or inanimate objects. Just a second. This I need to, okay. See, this is also appearing. And here, when you are doing your everything, you can simply click on start recording and the recording will start. And when you click on stop recording, then it will stop. This is how it works, and it's a very efficient tool, because the best part with OBS is this: you can record your video for any time. It has no limit at all. You can record your lecture for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. And then I'll move on to my next digital tool. Yes, the next digital tool is eDraw Mind Master. Mind Master create mind map effortlessly, and it is a versatile, user-friendly, and professional mind mapping tool. This also you can get it via Google. You need to download this. You need to download this. Only then you will be able to get this Mind Master. Since I have already downloaded, so I'll show you how it works. And the reason, why I've downloaded it earlier is that because, in the meantime, sometimes the network goes off. So there are certain technical glitches and all. So to be on the safer side, I downloaded it earlier. Yes. So we'll see the Mind Master. Okay. See, this is how it appears. This is the interface. And suppose, yes, you need to, here are several options you can create. Yeah. Suppose you have certain idea in your mind. Suppose, yes, I have certain idea regarding communication. Okay. And then I'll type several types. Okay. So I'll type intrapersonal. Then just a sec. Then I'll type extra personal. Okay. Then I'll type interpersonal. Okay. Suppose, just a sec. Yes, just a sec, just a sec. Yes. Then mass communication. This will shift. Yes. Then, so these are different types of communication. Okay. So here, with the help of the flowchart, you'll be able to make your students understand your idea, or because students sometimes they easily remember various charts and diagrams. They tend to forget the verbal lecture, but if you give them anything in certain format like picture image, or some flow charts, some diagrams, so it is easier for them to retain that. So with this you can easily create any map. uh, let's see the next, like, yes, the tree one. Here also you can write your main idea, then main topic, main topic. So in this way, you can create several, flow charts to share with your students. Now you can save also, so that next time when you log in, you'll be able to see what you have made. Okay. So I'll not save it. Yes, I'll move on to my next digital tool. Yeah. The next digital tool is Google Sites. Google Sites is also very important. And any teacher can create his or her own site via, with the help of Google Sites. And the students can easily have access to all the study material posted on the site by the teacher. So Google Sites is a structured wiki and web page creation tool offered by Google. The declared goal of Google Sites is for anyone to be able to create simple websites that support collaboration between different editors. So for Google Sites also, what you have to do is that you have two options. The first option is that you need to type on Google Sites, and you'll get through Google Sites, and you need to log in via your email. Then the next option is, which I'm going to tell you. I need to reshare my screen because it has different tabs, so I need to switch over the tabs. Yes. For this, once again, you need to go to your Gmail account, okay? And here you will find Drive, okay? Your Google Drive. You'll click on this. You will click on Drive. Then you will again click on New, okay? So you will get Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms. When you click More, you will get Google Sites. And here you can create your own page. Suppose your page title is language classes. Okay. You can change the image also. Okay. There are several images given. I'll choose this one. Yes. Then you can insert several things. You can add some things, several things over here, or you can add several pages, okay, via this plus sign. Suppose I'll type parts of speech, okay, parts of speech. One page is this created. Then see, this is home page, just like any website, See, this is the home page. Then the next is what? Parts of speech. And suppose you want to create another page, then you'll write figures of speech. Okay, figures of speech. Yes, see. Okay. Then suppose you want to add some other page, as in suppose letter writing. Okay, letter writing. Since it is language class, so I am taking all the curriculum of language paper. Letter writing. See, just like a website, it is appearing. Just like a website. Okay. And here, if you want to add more thing, add sub page. Okay. Then you will write parts of speech. You will write noun, then done. Okay. And once again, you will add a sub page and you will write pronoun. In the same way, figures of, if we talk about figures of speech, then we'll write simile or metaphor. Okay, see, this is all appearing, and see, everything is there. When you click on parts of speech, you'll get noun, pronoun, figures of speech, simile, metaphor, and in this way you can add several things and you can make your page as interesting as possible, and you can write various details about it. Here you can write various details about it, like simile, you can write anything. Okay. And after, making your page, you can simply publish it. You can simply write, language or Iram, since my name is Iram. Yeah. And publish. This has been published.
Publish address is mail ID or web page, ma'am?
No, I'll tell you. Wait. From here, you will get the published site link. Okay, this is you can copy it, you can copy the link and you can give to your students and they can simply, open it any tab, they can get to the website created by you. Okay.
It is a permanent one. Okay.
Yes, it is a permanent one. Permanent one. I'll show you more profiles that I made earlier.
Oh, very nice.
Wait, I'll show you more profiles that I've made earlier, because due to time constraints, I just cannot simply made everything, but I can definitely show that I've made after telling you the process. This is my profile. I've written about myself, my name, then about all my, qualifications and everything. Okay. And then I'll show you more pages created by me. Yes. See, this is also, and here also you can give your brief introduction about your page. Welcome everyone, let's learn English in a lucid and interesting way, or whatever ever you want to add. And see, my page, home, grammar rules, unit 1, 2, 3, business letter, literary concepts, more types of poems. In this way you can make your own website. And from here you can get the link so that student can access your website. Okay. And this is a very useful method to create your own material, to create your own website, and it is definitely going to help the students. All right, it just works like any page, Then I'll take up
this.
Next.
If you open the link, automatically we can see.
Yes, okay. And here you can also share this either. You can share this via two options. You can either copy the link, okay, and you can share with your students or with any other person, or you can also share with this option. You can, add people. See, I have added several people. Can you see? So you can also add, and owner is me, and you can change the role of the people, that whether they are the published viewer or editor, you can change their role also, and you can remove also. And okay, so this is how Google Sites work. The next I'll take up next digital tool. Sick. Yeah. The next digital tool is Peer Deck. This is very interesting tool. Let me tell you a little detail about it. It is the fastest way to transform presentations into classroom conversations. With a peer deck for Google Slides add-on, you can add the magic of formative assessments and interactive questions to your presentations right from Google Slides. You know, this is an add-on of Google Slides. Okay, so this I will show you. This is a very interesting tool. So once again, I'll go back and I'll stop presenting this slide and I'll tab and I'll take up another tab. I'll again take my Gmail account. You can, and the process is the same. You can either get through the Google Slides via, while typing on Google, or you can either go through your Gmail account, and here you'll find Google Slides. Okay, Slides. You can click on this. Okay, and you can create a blank one. All right. Just a second, it's not appearing. Sick. Just a sec. Let me fix it. Just a sec. Let me fix it. Actually, this is not appearing, but I'll show you how. When you'll go on this page, you will get an option of add on, and from there you have to add peer deck. Okay, peer deck you'll get, and after the getting the add-on, you will be able to make presentation of this kind. All these pages will appear like this. You can make your presentation very, very interactive, and these things are inbuilt. You are not doing anything. Like this girl is there in the actual Google slide. Actually, this time I think there are some network glitches. That is why I'm not able to access it. Otherwise, it is there. And the first question that I posted is that, what did you learn from the homework? Did you all revise what I taught in our last class? And the students also in the real time, they reply to you. Okay. The moment you ask any question from them, they immediately, the moment you ask any question from them, they reply you in the real time basis. Okay. Then you can add this. All this option is given over there. Right now, I'm not able to access it. I don't know why. Maybe due to technical glitches. So like suppose this question I posted, how was the homework assignment? Then this option was given, and they can simply drag on the icon either on this or on this. Then the next was, what do you wonder about today's topic? Shall we revise whatever we have done in our last class? Only this I have written, and this was already present in the peer deck, which is an add-on of Google Slide. Then I've posted a question. that intrapersonal communication is when you talk to yourself, and the students are supposed to say either true or false. They can choose any option. Okay, so they can drag or they can choose, and this you will be able to see in the real time. When the students will do, you will get to know their response in the real time. On the spot, you'll be able to get the response. Then this question also I have typed for them. In this way, you can make your presentation as interesting as possible, and everything is, inbuilt. Everything is inbuilt. I have not made this picture. These pictures are already there. You just need to explore more, on this peer deck, and then you'll definitely enjoy a lot. Yeah. In fact, in the end, I also, made this circle how you are feeling, and all these smileys were already present. I have not made anything. I've just typed this question. So, you can use all the features given on peer deck as per your convenience. All right. Then the next and the last important tool is yes, just a second. Next important tool is yes, I think it has gone away. Just let me find out once again. This is, what happens in technology. Yes. Yes, the last is whiteboard. This is also very important. And here also, you can interact with the students in real time. Here you are posting the question, and there you are, the students are answering your question. So, it is it is a very effective tool, and you can get this tool by simply typing on this. By simply typing on this whiteboard.fi. Okay, so I'll take you to this tool. Just a sec, let me share this tab instead. Then we'll be able to, yes. See, since I've already started class, and here also you're not supposed to, download anything. You just need to log in on this website, and then you'll be able to access. Okay. So here also the students will join via the code. Here also you're supposed to, create a classroom. And see, here, I was trying to do something. I was trying to write some question, what is communication? And since, it was not possible to for me to add any other students, since I was a student and I was a teacher also, and I logged in into the account of the student via the incognito window. So see here, I will get the response of the student in the real time. Here you'll see all the student. Whatever you are typing, whatever you are, giving question to them, you will get the responses of all the students, as many students, there's no limit. 100 students can also join. And in this way, you can see, when you toggle this, you can see your board. And when you toggle this, then you can see the students' whiteboard. And you can also search students. Okay. And simply the code concept is there. Here also the student will join the classroom via the code given by you. And this is how it works. And I will also, try to share my slide, Google slide with you all, so that, it will be easier for you to get access to it, so that you can revise it later. And I'll share it in the chat box. Just a second. I'll share it in the chat box. And I'll also write my email ID in case, if there is any query regarding any tool, then I'm there to help you out. And that's all with my presentation. And I hope you all
Yeah, ma'am, it says you need access, so we have requested access, Fatima, ma'am.
I'll give the access. I'll give the access. Right now, actually, I'm working on 2-minute things, so I'll give the access. I'll share. You just drop me an email on my email ID, okay? And I'll share the link with you. And in future also, if I find that if I need to share anything, then I'll definitely share with you all. And for that, we can make a WhatsApp so that we can stay connected. Friends will belong to. So in this way, we'll be able to help each other. I'm dropping my number on, and you can get back to me. And I'll definitely and I'll add all of you. Yes, any question?
Any questions?
No, ma'am, we are awestruck. No questions. It's wonderful, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Right now we don't have any, but yes, definitely when we work upon all these things, tools, we'll be definitely having many questions, and we'll then be contacting you, and we'll then be taking help of yours.
Yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the wonderful class, wonderful tools. We were amazed, and I was highly amazed. I was highly I was taken aback that, okay, fine, this many tools we have. So yes, now we are fully equipped with the tools, and definitely we are going to try everything, and not everything, but yes, many things in our class too. Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, there are many more tools, but due to time constraint, I have shared this many tools. But yes, in future I'll share many more tools with you all. And my number and email ID is with you all, so we can always have a interaction regarding this. So thank you.
Sure, ma'am.
Everyone.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much
for being a patient listener.
Just because you were the so interesting, we were very good listeners. That is it. Nothing else.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Dr. Iram Fatima, for your very interesting lecture. It was really enlightening for most of the participants, and I think they have taken so many compliments are there for you. Dr. Athar Rana, who is the coordinator of this particular event, is also saying you thank you so much, ma'am, for your nice and informative talk. And so many comments for you in the chat box. Thank you so much for taking out for your valuable time. And it was like, I'm sorry from my side, because it's just at the last moment I told you to join. So despite of that, you did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Welcome. My pleasure. It was great to be here.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.